Here's today's update. Started working on the grill there. I welded the supports in for the radiator support. I had to cut that radiator support down to fit my radiator, and it was too tall, and I needed clearance. So got that done. Started messing with the grill. I'll show you guys how I did all that. I cut these ends off here, and they were like horns that came way out to here from the stock frame. So I cut them off at angles on both sides. Looks really cool. Once I get it all molded and painted black, I'm gonna just mount a turn signal on each side. And then here's my support for the radiator. So this is just a bracketed on bolts here and here, and it's super sturdy. Doesn't budge, and then it all comes out. And so I've been kind of messing with this grill here. I had to put a piece of angle between the two pieces of the hood because they split, and I wanted to get them perfect. So what I did was, I'll show you guys the whole kind of process here. It's been a whole day mission. I took a template, I took a piece of paper, set it under there, and I traced it. And then I went and got some MDF board, and I cut it out, 3 of them, and I made what's called a buck. So it's kind of like what they use for boat building and stuff like this, I guess. I looked it up online. I've never done it before, but it worked pretty good. Then I took a piece of sheet metal and I wrapped it all around there. And in between there, there's like there's a stock piece that goes in there, and it has the locking mechanism in it for the hood. So I'm gonna put that in there and then kind of fill that in, and then I'll continue the grill back there some, but I want to have it separate. So it's gonna have a line there. It's gonna be separate. And then these pieces will be separate, so it all can come off. And it kind of like, it's a 21 gauge sheet metal. So what I did was bend it around there, and as I bent it, I was heating it with a torch really fast, like not holding it because it would warp it. So it rolled pretty good. And then once I got it, I clamped it on the ends, and I let it sit and cool, and then I pounded the top edge down and the bottom edge down there. So that helped support it too. I made a slice in the middle, tacked it together, and that's about it. So I'll show you guys what the buck is and what it looks like. But here's a little view of how it looks. Pretty cool. I plan on doing these same holes right here. Got it in a truck bed that have the bead around them. And I also got some smaller ones, so I don't know if I'm gonna do bigger ones and smaller ones. I'm gonna measure it out, kind of make them even looking. I don't know, some cool pattern, maybe 2 5s or something like that, and just punch them out. So let me see if I can do this one-handed and pull this buck out of here. It's pretty heavy, so you guys might have to bear with me. I'll pull it out of here. All right, sorry about that. Here's the buck. Not like that. There it is. So you see, it's kind of like boat building or whatever. And you can see it kind of, you have to clamp. I got these pieces of wood here so I can clamp it down. And now that I got it done, what I plan on doing is clamping it here and clamping it there, and then maybe just cut a release out of here, and then weld a bar across there to hold them, supports to hold them closed where they need to go, and that's it. But considering that, you know, I just heated it and bent it around, it's pretty much in place here. It's not too far off. So that's the buck, and then the ends here, I put them over and hit them over, so I got to flatten all these down, and that's it. I mean, that's a custom grill. And the way I made this is, if you guys are interested here, is I used my router table, and I routed out the inside of here, which is like a 1/2 inch. Just routed that out, put it in there, and that's it. It's showing my video upside down on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. I sure hope the whole video is upside down. Thanks for watching.